All right, welcome to beginner's guide to Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so this is our first video in introducing Illustrator. So the first thing you want to do is you would see that this aspect is plain, but normally if you have been working with Illustrator before, you would see that this part will carry all the files that you have been working on before. And then we have this panel here where you can create new or open from your previous work. So what we want to do is we want to create a new document. So after creating a new, clicking on create new, you will see that you see this pop-up panel which is titled new document. Then from this you see recent artworks, the recent sizes you have worked on. You see saved, maybe you have a saved size you want to use or template. We have mobile, we have web. These ones are for different kind of works you want to do. So what you want to come to do is you want to name your file whenever you want to create it. So let's say example, let's name say example AI. Okay, so majorly another thing you want to know is that once you are working with social media designs, it should always be in pixels. But if you are working for print, you can use inches, you can use feet, you can use any other sizes. But once you are working for social media design, make sure it's always in pixel. And the regular size for Instagram designs are always 1080 by 1080. Okay. If you want to work with portrait designs for Instagram also, you can use 1080 by 1350. And if you are working with story, then you can use 1080 by 1920 Instagram story. So let's just use the square version, which is 1080 by 1080. Then this part of the design is where this part of the pop-up is where you can mention the number of artboards you want to work with. If you have more than one design inside one file, then you can use different artboards. Okay, so and again, this color mode part for social media designs, you should always use RGB, while for print designs, you should always use CMYK. These are the color code for print and um mobile. For any design you'll be doing for mobile, make sure it's in RGB. For any design you'll be using for print, make sure it's in CMYK so that the quality will come out well. And then this raster effect, make sure you are setting it to screen 72 ppi, and other things you can skip them and click on create. So just wait for it to load a bit. And as someone that is new to Illustrator, this is your first view of Illustrator. This right here is what we call the toolbar. This right here is called what we call the menu bar, and here we call this the panel bar. This panel bar is what contains properties and other settings you can use for your design. This toolbar is what contains the major part of the major tools you'll be using for your designs. And then this right here is the menu bar, contains most of the settings you'll be using for your interface. So the first thing we want to do is we want to change our workspace. So for me, what I am always convenient with is Essential Classic. So you'd see that it has added more tools to this toolbar, and it has made it more convenient instead of the long one we had before. We can also change it back to the long one by clicking this little arrow here, but it's more comfortable and convenient when you use this. It's way shorter and it's make your work easier and faster, while here you have more panels to work with. So the important one, we'll be talking about it in our subsequent videos as we go along. And then the next thing you need to know about this workspace is how we can change our old setup. Maybe the color is not looking good to you, you can come to edit, preferences, and you can go to user interface. So once you get here, you can change the color to whatever you want, the interface. But for me, I like using this really dark black because it makes my work come out so I would see it properly. So that's basically all you need to know. And then maybe you have some properties or some panels that are not showing here. You can come to Windows and then you see them right here. You see them right here, like actions, align. Once you click on align, you see different another panel coming out. Then you can drag it and put it wherever you want it. You can put it here or you can put it here. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you want to use it here, it's good for you. But for me, I like putting it right here so that I'll be able to access this and also still access the property down here. And then from here, you can see different panels right here. So that's basically it. Whatever panel you are looking for, maybe you check this part of the workspace and it's not there, you can find it here. You see the those are shown, you see them ticked already. While those are not there, they are not ticked. So maybe you need this, is already here, so you can select it. So that's basically all about the interface of Adobe Illustrator, and I will see you guys in the next video.